Oregon, from its rugged coastline to its snowy mountain peaks, sagebrush-covered high desert, and towering pine trees, this place has captivated visitors for hundreds of years, and I am no exception. If you guys follow this channel, you also know I'm very captivated by any destination's fly fishing opportunities, and Oregon is no exception. Even though this was mainly a family vacation, I made sure to pack my fly rods and cross a few streams off my list. What is up guys, Steve here and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be fly fishing a river I have never been to before. We're located somewhere in Central Oregon. If you guys have never been to Central Oregon, this place will definitely captivate your heart in just the scenery they have to offer here. Well, and the breweries. I kind of enjoy those too. And hopefully some good fly fishing. Anyways, let's get in the water. You guys are much into fish. I'm literally new to this area, right? I've never been in this river, so I have no idea where to start. So I just found a parking lot. I'm not lying to you guys, I have absolutely no intel on this river. I found a parking lot, I just parked. We're just gonna follow the trail here for a little bit, and as soon as something looks fishy, we're gonna go fish it. Fish on, guys. We got one. It's not a big one, but it's a fishy. See if we can land him. There we go. There you guys go. He's no monster, but we got ourselves a first little fish out of this river. Swim on, little buddy, swim on. Whoop. Yes. Here you guys go. Picked up another little guy. Nothing to write home about, but it's a fish. There you guys go, cute little guy. See if we can hook this guy. There you go, little buddy, swim on. Boop. Well, finally guys, it took me 3 hours to catch those tiny little fish, but you know what? We're not skunked. Turned out to be a weird evening. The storm came in. It's been raining on and off. It's definitely cloudy. It's very windy. But let me show you the setup we're using to catch those fish. I'm using my Sage Foundation 5-weight fly rod. It's a 9-foot rod. I'm just using floating line, and I'm doing a dry dropper combination. You guys can see right over here, I'm basically using a grasshopper as an indicator, so to say, just in case something eats it. About 3 feet below it, I'm using 6X tippet, and I'm using one of these bright little guys. I believe this fly is called a purple perdigon, I believe is what people call it. Now the reason I'm using such a bright colored fly is this water is actually very muddy and dirty, you guys. I don't know if it's usually like this or if it's because of the storm today, but dark colored nymphs will sometimes blend really well with the water actually, so I like to go to brighter colors when the water is dirty. Now let's see if we catch a bigger fish, huh? Alright guys, what a cool spot. Definitely never landed a respectful fish, so to say, but nevertheless had a wonderful time out here. What a beautiful little canyon, that's all I can say. The views out here are spectacular. I found some really cool camp spots. If I'm ever back in the area, it'd be kind of fun to camp at. Caught a couple little guys. Thankful for that. We didn't get skunked. That being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do some more fishing. That's it for today. It's getting dark. I gotta get back to the truck. I'm gonna go meet up with my family and hoping to get out again tomorrow, and I'll see you guys then. is up, you guys. Day 2. Let's go catch some fish, eh? I'm about an hour south of where I was yesterday, and you guys wouldn't believe the views around here. It honestly feels like I'm in a whole different state. Just a 1 hour of driving. This alpine scenery up here is absolutely spectacular. All right, you guys, we found a stream and it looks really, really fishy. I hope my hopes and plans pay out here with how fishy it looks, but it's enough time wasted trying to find it. Let's get to fishing. Let me show you guys how pretty it is. The mosquitoes out here are ferocious, you guys. I'm being absolutely swarmed. Lots of bugs out. I hate skeeters, man. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice the body for the fish though, right? This is the kind of stuff I'm walking through. Definitely sketchy because sometimes it's like 6 inches deep, sometimes, whoop, like right there. You guys can see them up to over my knee. You take a step and sometimes it's like 6 inches, sometimes it's like 3 feet, and you just never know. Ugh. Then I just dig myself out and keep walking. But it's a good way to break an ankle or my knee or something. I've been at it for multiple hours and I've yet to see even a glimpse of a fish. So no bites, no rises. I've tried quite a bit of different techniques, dry flies, dry dropper, urine nymphing. I haven't got as much as a hit. So I think I have about an hour of sunlight left. I think there's some lakes nearby. Ooh, there's a big hole. I might try to hop over to one of those lakes and see if I can cast at a few more fish and hopefully catch fish for you guys. We'll see what happens. All right, let's boogie out of here. I just saw a random little animal on the side of the road, you guys. I think it's a fox. I'll make sure I put it overhead. If you guys know what animal that is, definitely leave a comment down below. I've never seen one quite like that. It's definitely very pretty, whatever it was. Right, you guys, we made it to the lake. We literally have like 20 minutes of daylight left. Let's see if we can make something happen. We need a fish. I just want to catch one. Preferably 5. 5 would make me really happy. But I'll settle for 1 at this point. I just want to catch something. Look at this though. Pretty damn neat, isn't it? Right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the night. Wasn't meant to be today. I had this great idea how I'm gonna find all these random blue lines on the map and I'm gonna go there and fish them and catch a giant brown trout or something, but wasn't meant to be. And nevertheless, we do have one more day tomorrow. I'm actually gonna be going home. So on the drive home, I'm hoping to stop by one more stream. I shouldn't say it's a stream. It's one of the most major rivers that runs through Oregon. So I'm hoping to stop by there and fish, and I'll see you guys there. Maybe we'll finally find some redemption. All right, that's it for tonight. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. It's day 3. Today I'm actually driving back towards where I live. So I'm driving north from Central Oregon back into Eastern Washington. So I have about a 6 to 8 hour drive from where I was. And I decided to make one more stop along the way. This is not a small stream in this particular case. This is a major, probably one of the biggest rivers that runs through Oregon State. It's very famous for fly fishing. So I decided to stop and check it out if I can find good fishing access. So I'll keep you guys posted. It's gonna be no little creek. But as the theme would have it on this trip, I've never been here before, so I'm just gonna stop by a local fly shop. I need to figure out local fly fishing regulations, so I need phone service just to ensure the spot I'm fishing is gonna be legal and open and everything like that. And I need to get my fishing license because I just bought a 2-day pass and it expired yesterday, so I need to buy another day license and then find public access and basically go from there. Right, guys, made it to the river. As you guys can see behind me, definitely not a small little stream anymore. This is a raging river today, it seems like. You guys see that? I just missed a bite. One of my first casts, and then immediately I had a fish bite, but I missed the hook set. Let's see if we can get him again. Well, after 3 days of fishing, it appears all I got to show for it are 2 tiny little fish. Not the way I had this trip unfolding in my mind. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. That's fishing for you. The big ones just didn't want to cooperate this time. Guess I'll just have to plan another road trip. That being said, to me, the scenery, the solitude, and just being out there in the water was still worth the trip for me. If you've never been to Central Oregon, I would highly encourage you to give it a try. Pack your bags and head out on a fishing trip. You might catch a big one, or you might catch a few tiny fish. With all that being said, as always, I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming along this adventure and watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we'll catch a bigger fish.